Nishchita is with us from the Congress office there. Nishchita, any reactions coming in with the trends showing that the Congress may be trailing?
Well, the Congress office here is pretty deserted still. We're expecting a few of the workers and leaders to come in about half an hour or 1 hour's time. And we also understand that even in the Chief Minister's home, as of now, no real activity taking place. It seems like the Congress is also playing the wait and watch game because no trend reflected by any party, including ours, has given them any significant advantage as yet. So the Congress has been fairly quiet on the matter. According to what we are projecting as well, BJP seems to be leading in a significant number of seats. But these are very early trends. Let's also tell our viewers that. But also for Congress, what will be a cause of concern at the moment before reacting to the media is the lead that GT Devegowda has taken over Chief Minister Siddaramaiah in the Chamundeshwari constituency. One is very well aware that it was a risk going in for the Chief Minister, but he wanted to let go of his safe seat of Varuna for his son Yatindra, and that is the reason why he took up Chamundeshwari, even accepting the challenge of HT Devegowda. GT Devegowda is a very, very strong candidate who has managed to consolidate the Vokkaliga votes, and when the delimitation happened of Chamundeshwari, a significant number of Kuruba votes from Chamundeshwari shifted to Varuna, and that was the reason why Siddaramaiah even shifted his base to Varuna. The last time he contested from Chamundeshwari and he faced a united opposition of BJP and JDS put together, he won by a sliver of 257 votes. So this time it is going to be equally tough as it seems so far for the Chief Minister. So the Congress remaining fairly mum at the moment.
I think, you know, it's still, even if you go by a number of the trends which are coming in from different agencies, Palki, whether they are in 70s, 60s or 90s, it's still a close contest. There is, you know, every time we look at the surge.
And the BJP is almost consistently ahead.
2 or 3 seats, but it's ahead. But the surge is the same. See, the maximum, like for example, our sister agency, Z News, is reporting that the BJP is leading in 93 seats. But it also says that the Congress is leading in 91 seats. So, you know, other agencies, BJP is leading in 73, but it says Congress is leading in 72. So, yes, there is a BJP surge, but then it's a very close call.
It is a very close contest, which is why the JDS comes into play. Let's quickly look at the early trends. They show a neck-and-neck fight, as Karthikeya was saying. It is anybody's game right now, but these are just early trends, not the final results. Their leads and trails, and not victory and loss as of now. Early trends are bleak for the sitting Congress Chief Minister. Siddaramaiah is trailing on both his seats, Badami and Chamundeshwari. The criticism against him was that he chose a safe seat to keep the Congress's last bastion intact. But right now, the early trends, not so hopeful for the Chief Minister, the incumbent. On the other hand, the BJP has a slight edge at the moment, even though the numbers do not look very good for the JDS. I mean, they were hoping for 25 to 30. They're doing better than that. Kumaraswamy is leading in both his constituencies. And this is what the figures look like right now. But let's talk about the two individuals who've been making headlines here. The Chief Minister of the Congress party, Mr. Siddaramaiah, he has spearheaded the Congress's campaign in Karnataka, and his party is pinning all his hopes on him. As the incumbent Chief Minister, he hopes to retain power. Let's take a look at what works in his favor and what doesn't.
Raising cattle as a young boy in a village near Mysuru to ruling the state of Karnataka for the last 5 years, Siddaramaiah has come a long way. The Karnataka Chief Minister, who is eyeing a second term in power, joined the Congress as recently as 2006. Once a staunch anti-congressman, Siddaramaiah found himself at a political crossroads in 2005 after his ouster from the Janata Dal Secular. The choice perhaps became easier with his disdain for the BJP's ideology. He joined the Congress with a large group of his followers, a move that shocked many in Karnataka's political circles back in 2006. The 64-year-old leader never hid his chief ministerial ambition. On the contrary, he stressed on it. But this election season, Siddaramaiah publicly declared that this will be his last attempt at electoral politics, having missed the opportunity of leading the state in 1996 and 2004. What works in Siddaramaiah's favour is that he is able to consolidate the votes of backward classes, Dalits and minorities known as Ahinda in Kannada, especially the Kuruba community to which the Congress leader belongs. He is credited with implementing several populist social welfare schemes in the state and most importantly stitching together the counter-narrative of regionalism to the BJP's nationalism. Siddaramaiah's success has often been attributed to his ability to drive the campaign like a regional leader, even prompting the Congress to allegedly launch a hunt for regional satraps like him across the country. The Karnataka Chief Minister has had the distinction of presenting as many as 7 state budgets as Finance Minister and has held the position of Deputy Chief Minister for 2 terms. But it's not going to be all smooth sailing for Siddaramaiah. In 2013, when he brought the Congress to power, veteran leaders from the party were opposed to his elevation. Despite being in the party for 12 years, he is often seen as an outsider and as a brash and arrogant politician. But what has kept him in a stable position so far is Rahul Gandhi's support, a fact that has added Siddaramaiah's evolution into a mass leader. Bureau Report, WION.
And joining us now is Mr. Sudesh Verma, National Spokesperson from the BJP office. Good morning, Mr. Verma. How are the numbers looking for your party?
Good morning. They are looking bright. These are early trends. You have seen earlier also that we finally end up clinching handsome victory. That happened in Tripura also. That initially the trend showed that we were not actually doing well, but finally we emerged the victorious with very handsome number of seats. The same is going to be repeated in Karnataka also. You can imagine that when the person who is considered the strongest Congress leader and was trying to run the campaign on his own shoulder, if he is trailing from both the constituencies he is contesting from, you can imagine the fate of other candidates. It's going to be really bad for the Congress.
Sudesh, Kartikeya here, is it correct that, whether number or no number, BJP will form the government? After Goa and Manipur?
No, you can't form the government, Kartikeya, without the numbers. You have to have the numbers. Without numbers, how can you form the government? We believe in democracy.